problems with his mic, but I just want to thank everybody for coming on board tonight. We do have the developers coming shortly. They should be here around in about 4 minutes. It's Jackie and Andy. Really, 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 really fabulous people. As many of you all know, that Crypto and myself start, getting to Yeticoin about the past few weeks. Very, 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 very great token to be a part of. Really fabulous, respectful community. I can't even say enough good things. Just being around these people the past, I would say it's like 2 weeks. The token is fabulous, fantastic. And I'm always a big one, to say, if you don't have your health, you can't enjoy your wealth. The wealth will be there. Remember, guys, cryptocurrency is getting regulated. It's going through Congress, the feds. They're just working out the finer tune of things. But it's going to be here. The wealth is coming. But you have to have your health to enjoy your wealth. Okay? So I see that Andy is here. Crypto, can you bring him up? Okay, hold on. All right, I think Crypto.
Okay, there we go. Sorry, my mic was cutting out a little bit too. But no, yeah, it's been a great few weeks. A couple of the people that are on here have been with us for quite a while now. I know they kind of know the story and they know the journey. But for the ones that are kind of new, that might not know us that much, we launched on November 16th last year, which was actually the day before, I believe, Ethereum hit its all-time high. So we launched at a really good time, and then kind of ever since then we've been in this bear market, but we've been building ever since then. Just to highlight on a few things for those that are new here that we've done at Yeticoin over the last couple of months now is we actually have our own swap on our website. I know we're available right now on Uniswap, we're available on Hotbit, and we're available on LBank right now. But as part of one of our utilities, we launched our own swap as well. And that was actually something that we never intended to do from the beginning, because the utility of this coin, like Charlene said, it revolves around health and fitness and all that sorts. However, there was a lot of other projects at that time that were saying they're developing swaps, or they had swaps on their roadmap, but they had it on like Q3, Q4 of their roadmap, which seemed like a long ways out. So we kind of did it more as Jackie's on here now too, so she could speak to it, but we did it more as a statement than anything, just to kind of show people that we can put something like that together, and it doesn't take a whole year to do something like that. So we launched our own swap. Gas fees on it tend to be a little less than what you might see on Uniswap. One of the nice things about it is if you do go to it, it shows what the gas tracker is right on the main page. So you don't have to get halfway through a transaction before you find out what gas is. Another thing for anybody that's new to crypto, and Jackie and I, we talked to a lot of people that have never been in crypto before. And one of the hardest things sometimes is using Uniswap, and you have to find that contract and you have to import that token into a wallet. You have to do all that kind of stuff. So on our swap, we already have the Yeticoin preloaded as the very first option on there. So anybody that's new to crypto, it makes it easy for them because they don't have to go and look for that contract address. They don't have to import that contract address. They can just go right to our swap and it's already there for them. So that's one of the nice features that we did early on, kind of towards the health and fitness side of things. I want to say it was, Jackie, was it February we did that basketball camp?
Yes, sir. The weekend of Valentine's.
Yeah. So One of our ambassadors is Kendrick Perkins, one of the ESPN analysis. Another ambassador of ours is Ricky Davis, who used to play in the NBA for about 13 years, and he's from Iowa, or he played college basketball in Iowa, where I'm from. He hosted and helped host a basketball camp in Sugar Land, Texas with us. And this was a 2-day camp where about 70 underprivileged kids got to go to this camp for free. It was just a really cool event because it's just it's something that the kids don't necessarily always get the opportunity to do, let alone actually get to meet a couple ex-NBA players while doing it too. So we had that camp that we hosted there. It was 2 days. They all got Yeticoin shirts. They all had a bunch of fun. There's some pictures on our website. I think it's in our About Us section. There's a couple pictures from that basketball camp that's on there. We did do that. And as a lot of you have probably heard, we are in development. We've been in development of a Move to Earn app, which, again, that's another thing that when we first launched this project, it was never our attention right away. But it was something that was discussed, and it came up during a Twitter space of all things. And we were just kind of tossing around different ideas and long-term visions of the project, and we were getting the community input while we were doing it too. And one of our investors named Randy actually spoke up during the Twitter space and introduced himself. And he's actually an app developer and owns his own app developing company. And he worked for several years for bodybuilding.com as one of their Android developers. So he actually spoke about the idea of earning tokens based off a movement. And I think immediately after that Twitter space, me and Jackie were talking to each other, and we both agreed, like, we need to get a hold of this guy, and we need to talk to him, and we need to just see what we can do to make something like this happen. So soon after that, I think we waited a day or two because we didn't want Randy to think we were desperate or anything, but we got in touch with him, and we just kind of talked about a bunch of different ideas. So we kind of brought him along on the team as our app developer for this. He does own his own business, like I said, developing apps. And he just hired a bunch of new employees as well that just got done with training. So he's been working a lot of extra hours with his company and in the app development. However, he is ready for the testing stages of the app, which is really exciting because that just means it's getting really close to done. We have been posting that we're looking for testers for this app. And right now, the first round of testing is going to be on Fitbit devices and Android devices. And as far as requirements go, Jackie, I think we have, if you either own an NFT, Yeti Jimbro NFT, you get first dibs at the testing. Otherwise, if you own, 100 billion Yeticoin 2, you're also in line for the testing there if you have one of those devices and you want to be part of that.
Thank you, Andy. Man, I apologize. My app was crashing. But once again, I want to let you know, Andy and Jackie, thank you for coming on live. Again, family, if you guys are listening, and I understand we have some new investors in here that are investing in Yeticoin, please go ahead and show Andy and Jackie your appreciation for them to come out here and, answer questions. Please hit that heart. Let's hit the hearts up, fam. Because, most developers, they are busy out of their time of day, and they're here to give you guys information on what is really going on behind the scenes on Yeticoin. Charlene, thank you for holding it down for me. I deeply apologize. But one thing, fam, it's like, we hold Yeticoin. We hold the next gem, okay? Like what Mr. Andy said, they're looking for testers. You got to hold one NFT, or at least 100 billion Yeti coins to be in line of testing. But at the same time, you guys are going to earn passive income. This is the next innovation in this space. So once again, thank you, Andy. If anybody has any questions for Mr. Andy or Miss Jackie, please feel free to hit that mic button and ask away. But please be respectful.
I just want to pop in and say thank you so much, Crypto Brown and Charlene, for hosting this space. I'm sorry I was a little late, but thank you guys.
No problem. We had a little bit technical difficulties, but we held it down. We got it. I just want to commend. I really just want to commend this community really well. Like, for just being around, 5 months, right? About 5 months and a week or so. You all have done a lot in 5 months. NFTs with utilities. I know I've been talking about this in all my videos, but I have to pull it up and rewind it again. The Yeti Gym Bros, when you buy that, or if you decide to buy it, it's 0.1 ETH. It comes with the key to the Yeti Metaverse Gym, key to the Yeti Sports Stadium, access to fitness expert, access to nutritionist. Come on, guys. That's major utility right there that came with this NFT within 5 months. The Move to Earn app is in testing phase. So you know when things are in testing phase, shortly after, the app will be out. So many great, phenomenal things in 5 months. I know of other coins that's been out there for a year and you can't even know what's going on. We have developers, Andy and Jackie, that came out here to talk to you all, to be full transparency. Also, what other token that you know that has redistribution? Come on, anybody right now who hold Yeticoin in their wallet. I know you're looking at it every day like, wow, my eyes is not jumping. My eyes ain't playing tricks on me. Yes, you are getting additional tokens. You're getting passive income alone already in the redistribution. How many other tokens out there have this? Not other ones. I know I have quite a few in my wallet. I don't see my wallet jumping like it is with Yeticoin. You know, and guys, you can get into it right now at such a phenomenal price. Once this app comes out, that's it. This is gonna move. And Crypto Brown and myself, when we see awesome gems, we are going to bring it to you. And like I said, this community is very respectful. And I every time I think about you guys, I smile. For real, I really smile. Very, very good customer. Like even their Telegram is customer service. Anytime you jump in there, the developers are in there helping people. Come on. What other Telegram chat that you see that in? Come on, guys. Come on. So they're here. They're giving their time. They work full-time jobs as well. If you have any questions, please raise your hand. And, you know, of course, you already know the rules. You got to be respectful. But ask. They came on their time. They came tonight at 9 and change to come out here and talk to us. So don't be scared. They're really, really good people.
And just like what I was saying today on my live, you know, you see most YouTubers, they may tell you about certain digital currencies that already skyrocketed or paid marketing. This is not paid marketing. This is the truth. We're giving you guys real actual information that you guys need. I'm sorry. In the next year or so, we all are going to experience life changes. Not just what's in our pockets, but in our health as well. And this is what they're trying to do. If you have kids, of course, every kid has a cell phone, you know, toddlers too, 4, 5, they all have cell phones. Hey, let's go ahead and do some exercises. Let's both earn passive income. It's not just the adults. And the great thing about it is they're trying to help kids to get off of their behinds off of the games. Do you understand what I'm saying? So it's a win-win for both, for the adults and the children. You know, the games on the Roblox and all that, it is making their health deteriorate if you guys didn't know that or not. And with the Move to Earn app, I mean, they're gonna be like, hey guys, how many laps can you guys do? Or, you know, how many exercises you can do? I just earned this much Yeticoin. This is a new innovation. Things are going to change. If you guys understand, I'm gonna give you guys a little history. Okay, we went through the whole COVID situation. There was no exercising, a lot. And I'm gonna be honest, I have to lose some weight. I'm happy that Move to Earn app is coming out, and I'm happy that I met Andy and Jackie. This put my mindset like, hey man, you know, I do need to work out. And this is not no body shaming or anything else, but we all have to get our health better. So with the whole COVID-19 situations, a lot of people sat down in their houses. They were scared to go out. They were baking, cooking, they were doing all the above on the computer, watching the news, seeing what's going on, but not taking care of their health. Okay? So they're trying to see, the government is trying to have people to be stuck home and just live off of what they get them. This is what, I'm not a financial advisor, but at the same time, I want you guys to open your eyes and really see the bigger picture. You see, Andy and Jackie is coming out with a great innovation that can change the world. You don't have to just do your 9-to-5 job or whatnot. This digital currency will shoot. I'm not going to say it's going to skyrocket just overnight. There's nothing happened overnight. Patience is a virtue, but as you guys heard, when you hold on to dear life, you will see generational wealth. And I'm not just talking about a couple thousands, but you also see generational health. This is what it's all about, family. You understand? So it's like they came out, they said, you know what? Hey, let's team up. Let's make a project that can really change people's lives. We love to work out. We love to be in the gym. We love taking care of kids. We like to see better people in better situations. And this is what they did. So I congratulate both of you guys for stepping out. You know, when the space is so rocky. You know, you got a lot of people who follow these big YouTubers, but they're not really understanding the infrastructure of when you get in early. What is the real utility? You guys just seen WWE, one of the ambassadors came on board, and more to come. So Andy and Jackie, thank you. If you guys have anything you might want to say, you can feel free to speak. Danielle, do you have anything you might want to say?
I'm sorry, you guys. Hey, everybody. Crypto, Charlene. Hey, Andy and Jackie. Thank you guys so much for giving us the opportunity to participate in this. I mean, I feel like you guys have to excuse me. I just lost my grandmother this morning, so it's been a little rough. But, you know, like Crypto is saying, you know, health is wealth. Right now, we are at an age to where we can turn things around. This is not, like he was saying, it's not for promotional usage or anything. This is something to help us, help humans, help, you know, the health of your family. You know, we all have been lazy, especially during COVID. You know, I gotta admit, I like to cook. I'm from the South and I'm in Arkansas. We like to cook. And, you know, with DoorDash, now Walmart's delivering groceries, you know, every little bitty thing that you do to where you're okay. So I'll give you a little backstory about me. I went to nursing school, and while I was in nursing school, I worked in the pharmacy. While I was working in the pharmacy, it was like movement nonstop because I worked in retail pharmacy as well. You were handling the drive-through, you were filling people's prescriptions, you were talking to the customers, you were going to the front of the store. You were always, I mean, there were days where between nursing school and working, I would calculate at least 20 to 30,000 steps a day, you know, so every little bit helps. And, you know, with this app that Crypto was talking about, I mean, hey, you just earned some Yeticoin. So, you know, all of this is to help. And, you know, like, I don't know if you guys saw what I had posted earlier on Telegram. talking about faith. Whatever you do, whatever you believe in, you have to have faith in it. Just like I was explaining, if you're going to sit down in your favorite chair, do you check that chair to see if it's sturdy enough to hold you? You have to have the faith enough to know that it's going to hold you. You just sit down, you just plop down, because you're already knowing that it's going to hold you. That's the kind of faith that you have to have in the things that you do in your everyday life. And, I know that we all see the different things that are posted on Twitter. You have to ignore that stuff. You have to keep on scrolling because you have to know that sometimes enemies come in different sizes, packages, or spaces. And that's all I'm gonna say. I'm gonna leave that there. But just keep on scrolling because those people don't have anything else to do. We're not thinking about them, but they are always got us on their mind. So that lets you know that whatever it is that you're doing, whatever it is that you're involved in, anytime the enemy comes in trying to tear it apart, you're doing something right. So keep going, keep pushing, keep strolling. Don't let it affect you. Just, just let it go. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna leave that there because y'all know I'm a little bit emotional right now. I'm dealing with a lot. So yeah. Good job.
Thank you so much, Danielle. If everybody can, please throw some hearts. Condolences to your grandmother. We're sorry about your loss. I know she mean a lot to you, but I appreciate you at the end of the day taking your time out to come onto this space and to speak to everybody. You are well deserved and you're well appreciated. Thank you.
Thank you.
One thing I wanted to say, I really haven't paid too much attention to Twitter lately, so if there is FUD out there, I don't really know about it because I don't typically pay no attention. I search for some of our Yeti hashtags and some of the Yeti folks that I follow, and then I like to retweet and make sure I like their posts and everything like that. But beyond that, I don't pay too much attention. I do know in Telegram, this is a great thing, but I've seen that the move to earn trend is becoming more and more popular. It's been a really popular trend actually in the last month or so, I would say. And I was actually shocked to learn how many projects are out there with a similar concept. Maybe a dozen total projects out there, and that's between Ethereum, Polygon, BNB. And I do want to say that, some of those large move to earn projects that some people like to try to compare us to, which it really isn't a comparison right now. You can't compare a $1 billion market cap project to one that's at a $2 million market cap. However, we have done a lot of research on those bigger projects because clearly they're probably doing something right. And one thing that's really unique and I'm kind of proud of for us is those large market cap projects. If you go to their website, I know at least one of them for sure has a dozen different capital venture investment firms backing that project, which that actually might sound like a good thing. But I can tell you that our project and everything that we've done have came out of the pockets of me and Jackie and marketing. So our project is 100% debt free. So another great thing about that is we're a community app. And when I say community app, we don't have 2, 3, or a dozen different investment firms dictating and telling us how to run our app or what ideas to do. So with us not having any debt to places like that, we can take in all the community suggestions and anything that you guys want, and we can try to make that all happen. Whereas, if we were to take on a large amount of debt from one of these places, we're kind of at their mercy at that point. Sure, things might move a little bit faster. However, they're going to be the ones that determine the future and the roadmap of the project, which that kind of takes it away from the community. So I like the way things are heading. And the other beautiful thing about that is we've been able to kind of watch and see what ideas and things do work. That way we can kind of make adjustments as we go. And we're in the process right now of getting an NDA agreement drafted up for legal, because we do have some ideas now that we're implementing into the app, and we actually have more utility beyond the app as well, which hasn't been announced yet. But we're doing that because there's not a single project out there that does any of the things that we're planning on doing. So we're going to get that legal agreement drafted up so those ideas can't get stolen from us. But kind of slow and steady wins the race, and things are heading in the right direction for us.
I also wanted to just jump in. Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for joining. Danielle, I'm very sorry for the loss of your grandmother. My grandmother was my angel, so I feel for you, girl. You know, one thing about Yeticoin that I absolutely love so much, and Charlene, you talked about the community and that it makes you smile, and my community is just phenomenal. They are so dope. Telegram can get, at times we have people coming in and they ask their questions, and that is completely fine. And, well, where's the marketing? And I mean, sometimes I get a little feisty. I'm a New Yorker and I can't help it when I get told a million times that we're not doing enough marketing. It happens, but when I head over to my Discord is kind of, I guess that was my baby. Andy wasn't really into the whole Discord thing, and I knew Discord. My Discord is full of people posting their workouts, posting their meals. My move to earn testers, we just created that group, and today they're posting how many steps they got, and they're like, oh, I got to kick it up a notch tomorrow, or today was a slow day. And I had somebody join over the weekend who apparently must be following the Move to Earn trend, and said he joins our community because it wasn't full of a ton of hype. He loves that we are supporting one another, and it's not all this when Lambo, when this, when that. It's people really working towards their health and fitness goals. There's a member of my community in here right now who is such an inspiration, and she has posted probably every day since she's joined, and posted about, what Yeticoin has done for her, and our community has helped her transform her life. COVID was really dark for a lot of people, and we kind of inspired her to take back her life. And that's what Yeticoin's about for me. Just seeing all of these amazing people just really working together to better their lives. So yeah, we have an app coming, and that is great, but I just absolutely love that we have this community being built of people really pushing themselves, and the support. There's people in there right now, literally about an hour ago, saying that they're struggling with something at home, and somebody else is struggling with something at home, and we all jumped in. We're here for you. And so that's what Yeticoin is for me.
Thank you so much, Jackie. Like, the Yeticoin is changing people's lives, and not just that, Yeticoin is embracing the community, and that's what we all need. We all need that shoulder to lean on, but also have that motivation to uplift each other, to do better in your life, to do better in your health. So that's why Yeticoin is here to stay, family. I see Brandon is here. Brandon, we have anything you want to say?
Hey, family. Good evening to everyone. Yes, Yeticoin is a great, great coin, and I'm forever grateful, because I remember when Charlene and Crypto put me on about this coin, and I was doing research, and I'm like, wow, I see the great utility behind Yeticoin. And I also want to salute to Jackie as well, big shout out to Jackie and the developers because, you guys are doing a phenomenal job. And I'm forever grateful to have Yeticoin because I know where we're going to go. We're going to go beyond 1 penny. We're going to go beyond $2, $5 and more. But most importantly, it's the health that's important for people. And a lot of people are accomplishing their goals with Yeticoin, as Jackie was stating. So I know that this is not only about wealth, but it's mostly about health, and great things is gonna come for us. Thank you, guys.
You're welcome, Brandon. And I have been seeing you stuffing your bags as much as you can. And I definitely salute to you, brother. Because why? When you see a firm believer who understands utility, who understands the way of life, of changing your health, your life, it's like you can't go beyond that. We are all here to experience two things: generational health. Of course, like what Brandon said, it's not all about the wealth, because what are you gonna do with the wealth when you're not even healthy? What if you're on a breathing machine? You see how there's all COVID. The thing about it is, what this NFT bros is so different than everybody else. You get your own coaches. Think about it, family. You get your own coaches. You get your own nutritionists. You guys seen when TJ came on the space last week. Most people deal with severe depression, anxiety. You may be eating the wrong foods. This is where the NFTs come in play. This is where the Move to Earn app is here to stay, to keep you active. Get off that couch. I understand you guys like your favorite TV show, but get more active. The people in the TV shows are more active than you, and you're watching them move around. Why don't we all move around? Because once this Move to Earn app is set in stone and everything is ready, I'm telling you guys right now, family, you're not just going to see a difference in your portfolio. You're going to see a difference in that mirror when you wake up in the morning and you look at yourself and you're like, wow, I'm changing. I see parts of my body is changing. And if it wasn't for the Move to Earn app, if it wasn't for Yeticoin, I'll probably be in that same position looking in that mirror, depressed. And don't get me wrong, we all love each other. We love the way we look. But are you really comfortable inside? You get where I'm coming from? This is where Yeticoin, they have their coaches. They're here to be able to help you, to push you to your goals. See, not everybody is at where we want to be in life, physically, mentally. You don't get that from anybody else. All they want is money from you. Well, you're going to have to pay $200 or $300 something a month for your own coach, your own nutritionist. You have to find a nutritionist. You got to see if your insurance covered that nutritionist. You get where I'm coming from? You have all this at the palms of your hands. With Yeticoin, it cannot disappoint you. All it's going to do is make you better as a human being. Thank you, guys. Does anybody else have anything that they would like to say? If you guys do, feel free to hit that mic button. I know a lot of people has been, thank you, Danielle. Thank you, Brandon, for coming up. But, you got to break that ice. We have the developers here. I know they're busy, but I greatly appreciate both of them coming up on our space tonight. Thank you both. So we're going to run it for 10 more minutes. If anybody doesn't have anything I want to say, I know Andy and Jackie, I know you guys are pretty busy. I know you guys probably going to have to go, but we'll wait 10 more minutes. If nobody else hit the request button, then we will close this space early. Yes, Brandon, I see your hand.
Hey, Crypto. So I have a question. So with the Yeticoin, so like the all-time high, one of the family members in the Telegram group, the Yeticoin Telegram group, I asked the other day, and they said 22 million was the all-time high. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you very much.
Yeah, so we had probably one of the best launches out there. It was really beautiful. Andy and I, we struggled a little bit with the launch. We actually didn't even get in right away. Andy had 3 failed transactions. My dog messed me up, and I had a failed transaction. But you know, it was what, 2 or 3 days of just really perfect, steady growth, and then within the Ethereum space, there was several rug pulls and very large rug pulls that happened a few days after our launch, and people got scared and people started selling. And you know, being a new project out in the space, you know, we were dealing with a lot of questions from people. And I mean, we were out there, our faces were out there, and it got a little rough. And then we hit the bear market right after that. So it was rug pull after rug pull after rug pull, and people got scared. And then we went into a bear market. You know, we can't blame people for taking money and taking profits. You know, we completely understand that. I think Andy, myself, and the rest of the team, you know, we've been working really, really hard. I just have to shout somebody out here, Sato from Charity. He's another project that's out in the space and launched around the same time as well, and still grinding. You know, all these low market cap gems that are out there, and we're still putting in that work. You know, I think they say 85% of projects do not survive a bear market. And I mean, we've taken this time during the bear market to build and to grow and to really kind of execute plans. Just yesterday within the Telegram, people, I mentioned it earlier, asking about marketing. You know, you're not doing enough marketing. Well, I don't believe in throwing money out the window during a bear market. You know, I'd rather save that money for when it's time to really do some heavy duty marketing. But we've done a lot of marketing and done a lot of marketing during this bear market, and it does not produce volume. It does not bring in investors. People are waiting things out. And if anyone has ever been through a bear market, you understand that. It's you just have to wait it out. We'll get back there. I am 100% confident we will get back there and beat that all-time high. It just, you know, it's going to take some time. I'm ready for that bull market, though.
You're right, Jackie.
Mm-hmm. Well, thank you so much, Miss Jackie, for everything. And yes, you are certainly right. You know, especially for me and, you know, Charlene and Crypto Brown and other investors, you know, we all went through the phase of a bear market. But yes, we're gonna get there and definitely hit that all-time high.
And beyond. And beyond.
As I say, kind of speaking of marketing, you know, a lot of the, I think people realize it now, but a lot of influencers out there, you know, the ones you see 30, 40, 50,000 followers. We've had ridiculous quotes. One guy was like $17,000 for one YouTube AMA with the guy. There was another one. There's actually 2 other ones, I guess I could say, that wanted to charge $30,000 a month to promote a project. And, you know, all these people, you see them helping a project for 1 week, and then the next week they're on to the next one, and then the week after that they're on to 2 other new ones. It's like I feel like some of these people are just draining these projects of their funds, and then they'll move on to the next one, and they're not getting ROI out of that either. And we do believe in marketing, but we believe in getting people with our project that believe in our future and what we stand for. You know, you look at some of our coaches, for example, these are people that are passionate about helping other people with their fitness and with the see our newest ambassador, she actually runs her own nonprofit that helps with child trafficking. What she does is she visits families of missing children and she offers support to them. But she's also an athlete herself. She's been WWE diva. She plays professional football. She's done professional bodybuilding. So she's kind of done everything. So she's a really good role model for our project, but she's somebody we've been kind of teaching her crypto, the ins and outs of it for the last few weeks. So she kind of feels comfortable about talking about it. But these are the people we want with our project. We don't want I just call them pump and dumps because they're on to the next thing a week later. We want people that are going to stand behind the project for a long-term future, and people that are going to bring other people like themselves into the project too, because that'll bring, it won't be the fast growth that some of the influencers have, but it'll be slow and steady growth.
Thank you, Andy. And that's the truth. And like what I told you guys, a lot of these major influencers, you know, like, yeah, they want the bag, but they don't really believe in it. And that's what I try to, you know, bring across to a lot of you guys. You know, not you guys, because you guys are here, but, you know, a lot of the other community members, they just feel like, you know, you just invest into this one token and you're just going to get this and that. No, you know, I don't just talk about digital currencies just to talk about it. I believe in it. That's the difference when you hold and you believe into a digital currency instead of just holding just to make some quick buck. Like, you're not going to see anything out of that. And like what Andy and Jackie said, they came out here and they're telling you guys the truth. Yeah, you know, they try to pay other influencers, but, you know, why have a walking billboard when they don't even believe into the digital currency? They don't even believe in their projects. You understand? So thank you, Andy. Thank you, Jackie. Danielle, I see you have your hand up.
Yes. One of my questions is, how can we take advantage of the lowest network fees? Or how do we get the lowest network fees?
So our swap, the Yeti C swap, it tends to be a little bit lower on gas. That's what we find the best. And like Andy had been, I jumped in a little later, but I know he was talking about our Yeti C swap. You know, and our contract is already preloaded into it. So we find that is usually the cheapest route to go if you're using a DEX.
And normally like in the AM, like 2 a.m., 3 a.m., it's cheaper to get like your coins around that time too.
Gotcha.
Hi, this is Master Cryptotron, and I have to agree with Miss Beautiful Charlene because I'm awake at all kind of batty hours. And I'm watching them forensic files because I'm a crazy lady, can't sleep at night. So from 2 to 6 a.m., you will find Ethereum and whatever else swap fees as low as $12, kids. You heard me?
Wow.
And as far as yes, but you gotta be hard. You gotta be a warrior and be up at those times. Now, and as far as marketing goes, when QR code leggings for Jackie and Charlene, help me out here. Do I have permission?
That sounds awesome.
Hey, everybody's gonna be scanning QR code leggings. I got you guys. I got the power to make them.
We still need the surfboard. We still need the surfboard too. You're working on that, right?
Jorts. Oh man, that's jorts.
You guys know a good little history or story.
Listen, okay, go ahead. I'm so sorry to cut you off.
No, you're good. George, but I was gonna say a little bit of history, you know, because we were just talking about influencers and everything, and I actually reached out to Crypto Brown and Charlene here because I loved their passion for projects that they've been in, and I thought they did a great job covering some of those projects on their videos. And I just reached out to him because I was kind of a fan of the guy, of both of them, really. And I wasn't looking to really pay people or do this. I just wanted to tell them about our project, and I just wanted to tell these two about what we're doing. And the cool thing was, I probably had an hour-long phone call with both of them, just talking about the project and just talking about the goals and the future and what we've done. And that's why I appreciate both of these two, because they weren't looking for paydays. They just were great people, and they wanted to learn about the project. And we got along great with them. So I'm super glad they're here and hosting spaces and being part of our community.
Thank you, Andy. And like
Thank
what
you,
all right,
Andy.
Charlene, go ahead, son.
No, I just want to say
Thank you, Andy.
And
Thanks,
for the
Andy.
past 2 weeks of this being on board, like I said, I can't stop smiling. Every time I jump in y'all chat, I can't stop smiling. It's you all are respectful. Your community is respectful. I just love it. I just, I'm lost for words right now. But thank you so much. I love being here.
No, yeah, we really appreciate both of you so much. And QR codes on leggings, I can already see what would happen in the gym to Charlene and I. Just saying.
Hey, I saw the photo shoot. That's your problem. I just make the QR codes and clothes.
But honestly though, thank you, Andy. Thank you, Jackie. But the thing about it is, it's like, like what I say on my YouTube lives, we try to be different than most other YouTubers. It's mainly being honest, and not everybody have money to spend. Not everybody, they may be in other financial hardships. But I want to give the real information out to the masses. And that's why we are here. We want to encourage everybody to be able to do their real research. We have Andy, we have Jackie. They don't have any different type of profile where you can't see their faces. And honestly, they don't even have to be on this space. So I just want to show you guys the difference of, having real developers, and they're here, and, they're free to be able to, answer questions when they can, but again, I want to let everybody know that, not every question that they can answer, you know what I'm saying, in the Telegram, because they have other things that they're doing. They're trying to push this project. So they're here to tell you guys, like, yeah, like behind the scenes, they're working their asses off, So we're doing our best. We're trying our best to let everybody know about this project. And this project's not a rug pull. They're just like investors like you and me. Before they got into this project, they were like, well, we're so tired of, these rug pulls, and we're so tired of these other influencers telling other people about these digital currencies just to make a quick buck and then pull out. And the thing about it is, I understand you guys want to make money. We're all here to make money, but at the same time, you want honest people. You don't get honest and loyal people like that. It doesn't come around like that. So I want you guys to understand that, we have great people on the team. We are here to stay. You're not going to hear us stop talking about Yeticoin, because that's us. When you see us, like how you guys seen us as Doglon warriors, we are also Yeticoin warriors as well. That's not going to change. We stand behind real utility. We stand behind real honest people who believe in their project just like how we believe in their project. So once again, thank you both.
Yeah, the utility is life-changing. It's not just a token, like Mr. Crypto Brown said. It's life-changing in many aspects. It makes you move and get up and find purpose, That's what it did for me anyway.
It did. You know, thank you. Thank you for coming up on the live. Thank you all. You know, it's amazing to have a community that can respect each other and see where they're going in the future. Again, a lot of people experience the whole COVID-19 situation, but the government is planning. You know, I don't want to sound like a conspiracy theorist or whatnot, but everything's unfolding in front of your eyes. Everybody wanted to have, the stimulus check. You get what I'm saying? So they're going to come out with universal checks, but they're not going to give you fiat. They're going to give you digital currencies. Your banks they already have your wallets. And if you're not banked and you're unemployed, but obviously you guys are employed in this space, you guys are going to have wallets. They're going to try to make it seem like it's cheaper for you guys to buy digital currencies with them. And I don't want you guys to be straight away and feel like, well, you know what? Hey, I'm getting it's not really a check. You know, we're so used to hearing checks. It's not going to be a check. It's going to be a universal payment in USDC. And they want you to stay home. They want you to be lazy. But we are so early. This is where I'm trying to preach to you guys. We are so early. And I'm sorry, I don't want to speak too long. I see Mr. Knight. He is the developer of the app. Mr. Knight, you are free to speak, sir.
Yeah, someone else has a hand up before me, though.
Charity? Thank you, Knight. Charity, would you like to speak, sir?
Yeah, what's up, my Yeti family? It's good to see Andy. Good to see Jackie. I love Yeti content, and Jackie kind of hit on this earlier. This is a very, very tough space. Not a lot of projects survive. Not a lot of people can take the heat. But Yeti has stayed in there, and they've been consistent. They've been true to the word. They're not going to give you a lot of hype or a lot of things that they don't deliver on. They're just very, very consistent, and I appreciate developers like that. I appreciate them wanting to be transparent to their holders, and I'm proud to say, hey, I can't wait to see what their utility looks like, and they're just great, great developers, and I look up to them.
We love you, Sato, and love your project. You know that. Keep grinding, my friend.
Thank you, Charity. And before I even let Mr. Knight, please give Charity a follow. Please give Jackie a follow. And also, please give Andy a follow as well. Please give them a follow. Throw some hearts up. Mr. Knight, you're free to speak, sir.
Awesome. Thank you. Also, don't forget, like Andy's pants, because, those are famous. Yeah, I love the story about it. But yeah, one thing I like about the Yeti community, because I'm a community member first, is that the majority, like what's that word I'm looking for? The amount of people that come and go is so small. Everyone that comes to this community has pretty much stayed, and they're in it, and they find real value in it. Even if you're just being a part of the community itself, even if you're not holding the token or not holding an NFT, this is the most accepting and honest place I've ever been into in all the communities I've seen around the world. Honestly, and I've been into a lot of communities. I got over 85 or something Discord. I have so many Discords I'm in, but honestly, Yeticoin is the one that has the what's what I'm looking for. That has the real value of communities backing it. And so everyone that is there is it's just I can't describe it. There's nothing else out there that's like it. You may get some fanboys of certain fan people, I guess, of different projects, but they're only there for the hype or the money that they made. They're not really there for the doesn't seem like they're really there for the value of the community and being part of the community in a way that this community has came together. It's just, that's what drew me in. It's amazing. I love it.
Yeah, Randy, I actually, before you popped in, thank you for saying that, because I literally said this earlier about, especially in the Discord, we have a lot of people that are in the Discord that maybe aren't holding Yeti, or they don't have an NFT, but they just vibed with our community because of the health and fitness aspect. And they're saying, you know, a lot of people have said, like, I'm gonna get Yeti, or I'm planning on getting a Yeti gym bro. I'm just waiting for some funds to clear. But they're there because they just love us and the community around it, that we're also support. Like, we're a family. That's what we are. So I'm glad that it's not only me seeing that, you know, Yeti's my baby, but you know, it's nice to see community members that see this as well. So thank you for saying that.
Yeah, definitely. Like I mentioned, now, you know, I was a community member first. You know, everything just kind of fell into place with everything else. And so having that at the core, like, just makes everything else so much stronger to me.
You're definitely right, Mr. Knight. Thank you, man. And once again, if you guys can, please throw some hearts up for Mr. Knight. Throw some hearts up for Jackie. Throw some hearts up for Andy. You know, like, this is the powerhouse. This is the powerhouse, family. So once again, thank you all. Thank you all for joining this space. We are going to have another space next week, Monday, same time. Why? We are here. We are here for health. We are here for your utility. I apologize. We are here to change lives. We are multi-billionaires in the making. We got generational health in the making as we speak now. Not tomorrow, not the next day, now. So if you guys are not holding you some Yeticoin, it's okay. I understand your situations, but don't miss out. And we're not saying it like this is Shiba Inu. We're not saying it like it's Dogalan Mars. This is something totally different. And once that train is boarded, it's gone. It's gone, family. So once again, thank you guys for joining tonight. And we will see you again Monday night, 9 p.m. Eastern time. Jackie, Charlene, Andy, Mr. Knight, do you guys have any closing words before we close out?
Yeah, I want to throw out there one last thing. I appreciate everyone that's on the team making this move forward, because everyone has their day job here. Like, it's not like this is the only thing we're working on. We all have our day job, and it's a struggle between our day job, and some of us have families, stuff like that. So like, the grind that it takes to pull something like this off is incredible. And so I just want to thank the team for that.
Thank you, Knight. But before I go, I'm sorry, Miss Jackie, you're about to say something.
I just want to say thank you to you and Charlene. I appreciate you for hosting this amazing space. Thank you so much to Brandon and Danielle and my D-Gen girl over there, Charity. I really appreciate all of you. Dustin, my arts and crafts guy. And I really want to thank Andy. I don't think I've ever really thanked you out on a Twitter space, but I just want to thank you for being my partner and my rock. So thanks.
And before I go, I know you guys are busy, but I just want to say this. I want to open your eyes one more time. Like when I was saying with the universal currency, in the next 5 years, these prices, this is not for promotional use or to sell you anything. These prices are not going to be the same, and it's going to be a lot harder. I'm not just talking about you. I'm talking about for people who have not invested into digital currency. You know, with this wealth, what is going to come to all of us, I do want to help out others. I want to help out others to put them in the right path to understand that, you know, you can get in a better situation than you are in right now. There will be a lot more homeless people in the future because they don't know what to invest in. Right now, they just see glamour and diamonds, and that's what they want now. And they want to have the trend of looking the best, but that's all going to change. In the next 10 years, it's going to change. And I just, you know what I'm saying? Like, you guys are very, very important. You guys are early. Just because you made, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I hold Yeticoin, and I don't believe I will, you know, I might sell a little bit when we pass $1, but honestly, I don't think I'm really going to sell. Why? It's because the fiat that we all work for, we are all fiat slaves. You don't want to become a digital slave. That's why you are accumulating right now. So when you see the bear market, I don't even believe in the bear market, whatever. It's just a fire sale. But they're not going to have any more fire sales like this back in 2017, back in 2009. Those sales are coming to an end. You guys are all here early. Think about your family, think about your future. I understand you need this now or this next year. No, think about your future. You need to be here longer on this earth. I mean, yeah, we have the wealth, but in health, you want to be able to stir the crowd into the right direction, not in the wrong direction. So, you know, that's what I want to tell you guys. I try to motivate you guys just to understand why you are holding. It's not about selling. It's about what's the reason for you to hold digital currencies? What is your game plan? What are you going to do to change your situation around you? So when we get off, please think about that. Think about what are you going to do? Why are you really holding digital currencies? Are you just doing it just to get rich? Or are you doing it because you're preparing for your future? Like I did say, you got to save some money for the rainy days. You never know when that rainy day will happen. So again, thank you guys for joining. Thank you guys for listening. And we will see you again next week, Monday. Thank you. Bye, family.
Bye. Have a good night.